I've passed out from being drunk, but not an actual like faint because of something. Let me turn this off. My volume. That
Not
helps
at all.
me.
Not to me.
It definitely it helps me. It definitely helps me.
It really does nothing for me.
What though? Like become less drunk?
No. Talking about for the next day. I'm not talking about for that after night.
That's what I'm saying. Like.
It just doesn't let me. I don't really have a hangover. Like I've noticed, like if I don't smoke, like say if I'm drunk, like, and this is I mean like drunk.
Pissy?
Yeah, if I'm drunk, like if that blunt actually will bring me back, it will make me feel smack, but it will make me more like cognitive of what I'm doing. Like.
Okay.
It's been a minute since I've been crossfaded, but now I'm thinking about it.
That shit takes me to the.
It takes me to the next level,
First of all,
but it makes me more. It takes me to the next level of, I guess, intoxication, but it makes me like more. I don't know how to explain it.
Like I smoked a blunt yesterday, and I really can't.
When you drunk, sometimes you drunk, you be like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?" When you high and drunk, you be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like,
yeah,
it's like it's a more like a less drunky. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Damn, I don't know how my week was. I guess we starting now, right?
Yeah. We should keep that. Hey, y'all. This is the Heard You Sis podcast. I'm Dany.
I'm Kilz.
And yeah. How was your week, girl?
I was just thinking about that. Let's start with you.
It was actually a pretty chill week for me. Yeah, I think I'm nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, I mean, they changed some shit on my apartment that I'm not really feeling, but that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hence what we were talking about before the show, whatever. Like I had smoked or whatever. And as I was smoking and like I was smoking like I left I was smoking from the car to the crib or whatever. So like after I parked, I was like, as I was walking to the crib, I was smoking or whatever. And I'm outside like, yo, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I deadass felt mad woozy or whatever. But I felt like it was because like I said, I was like dehydrated or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, for the most part, my week was like pretty it's pretty copacetic.
Yeah, pretty chill week. Well, let's just get into the episode because I don't really have nothing to talk about during my week. So we are gonna go back to what's the word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with Jada and Will. It's nothing crazy. I just wanted to share my thoughts on her interview and like just like how transparent they are. At first, when I first saw the clip, the internet is definitely a fucking bitch because they really be trying to get you fucked up.
They did have us up in arms because we was in the chat like, yeah, this bitch Jada's mad embarrassing.
She's embarrassing. Da-da-da-da. You go and watch the video. You're like, well, this makes a lot of sense. And everybody was like, I seen that like Future had put something up like, he'd rather chill with Jada. I mean, he'd rather chill.
He's a disrespectful nigga.
He's a disrespectful motherfucker. Like, he is so disrespectful. And I thought to myself, like, Jada said it on the table. Will put all that shit in his book because he is letting it loose in that bitch.
I didn't. Would you read the book?
Hell yeah. I got my one Audible thing that's sitting in my credit and waiting for that fucking book to drop. I've been saving it for months.
I am not interested in their relationship whatsoever. Like,
I'm not.
Unless, because like I said, like it was brought to the forefront. I honestly miss those days where I knew nothing about people's relationships. Like, yeah. I really miss that. Like, you had to read a magazine. It might have been a little gossip site or whatever, but like it's literally all up and down your timelines. Like, the only shit we had when we really started getting into like the
Media
internet
takeout.
was fucking media
The takeout.
takeout, and that shit was low key trash.
And it was low key mad lies.
Yes,
Mad lies.
if there was 5 stories, at least 4 of them shits was lies. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it was juicy lies, but it was some lies in there. But I had a coworker say to me, like, think about like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we would have found out about this shit 2 weeks later. We would have found out about somebody cheating, getting married, getting a hit run, being locked up or anything 2 weeks after, because you know what? It had to go into a fucking
people had to actually
magazine.
investigate it. They probably paying for articles, paparazzi trying to get a picture. Like,
you had to sift through the lies, the truth.
Yeah.
There was no screenshotting, none of that
probably
shit.
going through celebrity garbages, shit like that. Like, that's the type of shit that was going on. And
Yeah.
I like that, and I low key miss
I
that.
miss that so much.
Not that I don't want to see somebody's juicy ass.
I'm not gonna lie, because I'm always going to
I like the
engage.
tea.
I'm not gonna
tea is
lie,
good.
and
But-
I get like, it's like a whirlwind. Like,
But I feel like because I know the tea, sometimes I don't like certain people now. And it's not my fucking business to not even like you. You know what I'm saying?
that's why cancel culture has become so popular. Is because
Like Alicia Keys, I'm so sorry, but I just see her as somebody who stole somebody man. Like, I'm always see her.
I'm
Like,
not
her
trying to
music.
judge you, but now I know that fact. It makes me look at you.
I don't care what Swiss Beats say, whatever his first wife is now saying, they want to be blended and all that shit. I don't care. When you was crying on the radio, talking about something, I can't believe he left me. I believed you, bitch. I fucking believed you. You feel me? And I felt for you. So I don't care what type of narrative you push it now, cause you done got over it. But I don't. Alicia Keys is not. I'm not a fan of her.
You know what's crazy?
But your secret,
a lot
is
of
not safe for me, sis.
Some people actually get mad at me just on the Alicia Keys tip. I don't really care for her music like that.
Ooh.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What are you?
You know what song gets on my fucking nerve?
No.
You Don't Know My Name. I hate that song.
I love that shit. Baby, baby, baby.
I hate every time it turns on. I just turn that shit off.
And you know what's
I
so
hate
crazy? That's a remake.
It is?
Yeah, I don't know what the original is, but I heard it. It's like a remake.
I definitely didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But
I like. Come on, she had Diary is fucking fire. You cannot deny Diary.
Diary's fire.
Okay, what else?
There's songs that I like by her, but there are a lot of songs I do not like. Like that song is.
You don't like Fire? This girl.
That's different. That's on a newer album. Like her.
You're getting me tight because I'm not naming a fucking song that you don't like.
Girl, I can have a fucking preference. Like,
Nah, she got fire. Now I want to put her shit up because it's.
Go ahead,
it's
girl. I still don't care.
I don't like you, bitch, but I cannot disrespect the craft.
I said I don't care for her. That's fine. Like,
what's happening?
She got some shit, but I don't really care for her as an artist. Like,
What about
wow.
Fireworks by Drake?
huh?
Fireworks is fire.
Fireworks is fire.
Okay.
I didn't say
Nothing we see.
again. Like I said, I really don't care for her as an artist. Like, she got good music, but I don't care for her as an artist.
You don't like If I Ain't Got You?
That's another one that I don't like.
Oh, I'm leaving. How you don't like If I Ain't Got You?
Because I can't, like, I just...
You know what song I hate from her? I'm not gonna hold you. I hate it with a fucking passion. No One. Oh my god. I hate No
That's
One
actually
so
one
bad.
of the songs that I like.
I hate My Boo. I hate that song. I hate My Boo.
Oh, my boo. No.
You Were My Baby.
No, that song like that started out when we was young.
Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart.
I love that song.
Okay.
Like her, that
Like
album,
You'll Never See Me Again was fire too.
That album, I like that album. Isn't that album called Diary? Isn't that album called Diary? That's the one.
No, this is the Elemental. That's like this 2 separate albums.
I don't remember the album. No, I thought that album was called Diary. It's the same album that Empire State is on. I actually enjoy that album.
I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I do not like that song.
Yo, I be wanting to turn that shit off. Like,
I know I'm from New York. And
yeah, I'm on. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Don't disrespect Brooklyn in this.
We
bitch.
could have this argument. This is the shit that I be talking about.
Do not
Brooklyn people love to disrespect every other borough in New
Nobody
York.
disrespected, and he was like, "You had to start this song." Yeah, from Brooklyn. That
I
fucking
didn't say
shit. Like, why
I
you
didn't
have to
say
do
nothing
that?
about Brooklyn. I just said that fucking song.
I didn't like that.
Well, sorry, girl. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. Rep your set, bitch. Rep your set.
Yep, I do rep my set. I'm fucking from Queens all day.
Yeah, but yeah. Back to what I was saying though. Back to Will and Jada.
Yeah.
I feel like
we should be minding our motherfucking business.
No, we should. No, we really should, because she said absolutely nothing wrong about Will.
She didn't say nothing
She said
wrong.
marriage is hard, which we all, I'm, you know, as you get older, you starting to realize like shit ain't peachy.
Shit is not peachy.
Like, you feel me? It's not peachy. So I understood what she said. She was like, you know, if there's something that he doesn't like, he should let me know. And if it's something I don't like, I would definitely let him know, because, you know, like at this point, we should be communicating the things that we like and don't like.
Exactly.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. They dragged her through the mud.
That
but they didn't drag Will through the mud when he was talking about,
he got a
was
crush
falling in love with his co-star while he was married.
The fuck out of here. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you, because he dogged his wife.
He dogged her. He dogged her like a fucking dog. Walked him like a dog, like Santana said. Walk that bitch.
So that's how I feel. I feel like, you know, when it comes to like social media and other people's business, I think unless you really, really know what's up, I think you should just kind of keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I love comments, but it's like, I be looking at people like, damn, you really said that shit?
Like, you really crazy. No, sometimes I really be in the comments like, bitch, did you just say that?
I don't know her from a few years ago, but
I used to be arguing with people in the comments, because I used to be like, yo, I used to be appalled at the shit that people would be saying. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? I remember one time this bitch was going in. I'm like, does this bitch really think I'm going to spend my entire day where I'm getting paid to fucking argue with you? That was the end of it.
Now, it was times where I didn't argue with people in comments and I'm looking like, yo, we really fucking
going back and forth. Like,
but it was like shit that I felt passionate about, not nobody's business. Like,
yeah, it would be on like posts where I see somebody being fucking mean or some mean ass shit. Like, sometimes you ever go in the comments and then click the page like, damn, like you really
like you ain't have no business saying this shit.
Like this. Like, and you know,
crusty,
sometimes
dusty,
you
and musty.
Yo, because my friends have like used to be laughing about it. We used to be laughing about it. That's what reminds me, like, bitch, you have grown. Please don't do this, because I really be in the comments and I'll be typing something. I said, just delete it and just go to the next page, because
like, we know somebody who be commenting, they dead be getting blocked by celebrities and shit. They be saying some wild shit. I'm not even gonna say what they be saying, but they be saying some wild shit.
Out of line, just out of line,
straight up and down. But
on to the next. Let's rest in peace to our girl Zenobia.
That's her name?
Her name is Zenobia. I thought it was Zenobia.
Her name is Brooklyn Tidal Wave to me.
Yes, Brooklyn.
If y'all don't know who that is, that's like
she did like
ISIS. I'm coming for you, ISIS. That video.
I'm from Brooklyn. She put Brooklyn on the map. She put y'all on the fucking map.
Why the fuck you keep talking about Brooklyn?
That's in a good way.
She did not put us on the fucking map.
Not like, what the fuck, bitch? Not like that. I'm from Brooklyn. She was wilding in that video.
But I understand it, but she didn't put us on the map. Like, you know who put us on the map? Biggie. That's we could say that. Like, he put us on the map. Like, Brooklyn fucking Tidal Wave. I love sis, but she was not. She was not a lot of things. Okay. She was nobody to be putting us on the map. She was not nobody to be putting us on no fucking map.
All right, you know what?
All right, let me not speak ill of the dad, but that's what I'm saying.
No, she really was sitting here shouting y'all out, like wilding. Like, she was really serious. She was serious.
No, she was repping her shit.
That's what she was really serious. She was serious.
Us out like we a hot song.
She definitely was. She was shouting out all the fucking hot songs in that interview.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that R.I.P. to her, whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like she always kept it real.
Definitely.
Wasn't she on Taxstone too? I feel like they brought her on.
Maybe. I don't know. I remember
she was on somebody's.
She went live with, I think, Nikki, actually.
Nah, she was on somebody.
Who she went live with?
Because she was talking about her business and shit like that. Like, how she used to be in the clubs and, you know, she used to be a stripper and stuff like that.
I don't remember, but I have to go back. But
yeah, I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did want to talk about that guy, the football player, Henry Ruggs. Okay. So my thing is, whether you drunk or not, why the fuck are you going
156 miles an hour?
Why? Like, you're not even racing nobody.
I don't know.
Like, this not even a race. Like, I can understand if this was a race. You know,
maybe he was drunk and thought. I'm not making no excuses for that man.
There's times when I'm sober and I'm going kind of fast, and I think to myself like, I'm going kind of fast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm wilding out right now.
But you know, he had a sports car.
One time I was driving like 115, and like I had
115, bitch.
That's light.
115 is light. 150
Whatever.
miles per hour is light.
115, right? And I had to swerve. This was late at night. Like I was trying to go to like DC or some shit like that. I was DC or something, and I swerved. Oh my God. I was shook. I was like, I'm going 80. I'm going back down to 80. Yo. My heart jumped out of my chest because I had to swerve. And I was like, because it was like so dark. At first, I couldn't see the lines anymore. Like, I couldn't. Then I'm going so fast, I just couldn't see the lines. So I was like, oh shit. Like, I scared myself.
You know what? So, guys, if you don't know, I do not have my license, but I'm on my way to get my license.
Yes, kudos.
So, yes, I've been driving. So, the first time, like, the first time I drove, I crashed. Traumatic, and it took me years to learn how to drive again. That was when I was 18. I am 29, and I just started learning how to drive again. But anyway, so the first time I was getting back into driving, you know, like, I didn't crash or anything like that, but I'm going over and somebody coming over at the same time. So it was almost a collision. When I tell you that shit makes you really sit back and be like, okay, maybe I should just stop driving right now.
Yeah,
like,
you take a break.
You got to take a break because that shit really be shaking you up. Like, you be like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
that's true. Like,
make you turn the music down and all that.
Yo, make you just want to sit and drive in silence. Like, dead
when I was
ass.
learning how to drive, like, I was learning how to drive with like my boyfriend at the time, and we was driving, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but I basically jumped the curb and almost hit a tree or whatever, and the nigga was flipping. Like, he was flipping like, what the fuck is wrong with you, da-da-da. And I just was like, I sat there.
Yep.
I literally sat there, and I was like, you know what, I unhooked myself
and just
You go right there. I think I walked back to the crib because we were only like around the corner. I think I walked back to the crib.
That is literally the exact same thing that has happened to me.
I can't really remember what I did, but I was like, whoa. Then I know that certain people can't teach you how to drive.
Yo, I literally was having this conversation with my significant other. I was like, you know, maybe we should do a driving school. He's like, I'm not a good teacher. I said, you're a good teacher, but not for me. I said,
okay.
I said, because he's taught other people that we know, like, you know, giving them some time to drive around with him or whatever. And I was just like, you don't realize that you talking to me with such aggression. You don't realize
it's giving father.
It's giving dad. It's giving you don't trust my abilities because we're sitting in this car together and I'm driving. So if you scream, guess what's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna get scared.
Let's not talk about you over here because we was driving from one of the episodes one time, and she goes. Had reached her hand out, everything. I'm
a
like,
paranoid
bro,
driver.
I
like,
hope you
I'm
don't do this shit with your nigga because this ain't it.
I do it
this
in
is
any
not it.
driving situation because I'm paranoid.
Paranoid of what?
Did you not hear this?
I understand if we got into an accident together.
I got in an accident on my first time job. I'm paranoid in any car. Like when I'm next to trucks and I'm sitting in the
You
passenger.
do that with your nigga?
I do it with everybody.
Because you didn't say that day.
I do it with everybody. Everybody. My mom doesn't like it. You don't like it. Nobody likes it. It's not something that I
We're gonna start putting you in the back seat because it's not good for the driver. Like now you scaring me. I mean, now the accident we thought
I'm trying to get better.
Like
we
was gonna get into, we in it now. You feel me? Because now I'm
trying. I don't know what you want me to do, girl. Like,
but you only did that one time, so that was it. It wasn't
It's just I'm getting over the paranoia.
No, I think you're in a good place right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I don't get so like and when I do feel like I'm getting a little scared, I just kind of like take a deep breath and just keep going because you can't just stop in the middle of the fucking street. You have to go.
True.
Like you have to keep driving or whatever. So yeah.
Let us know when you get that license, girl.
I'm definitely
on your way.
I'm on my way. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe so y'all can help me buy a car.
Yo, I don't know when GoFundMe started, but it was good. But some people was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna use this shit."
And you know what's crazy? Like, if people don't believe your cause is good, they can fucking get that money taken from you. Like,
I think that's okay,
and that's
I work
fine.
hard for this money. I thought you was telling me some real. Give me my money back, bitch.
That's fine. That's fine with me. Like, I remember that girl. It don't move. My hair.
She had one, and they took her money.
They took her money. She said she was gonna donate it to some kind of organization or
She
something.
lying, y'all. I wouldn't have donated that shit. What am I donating it to? Nothing happened to nobody, that I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're doing it to like maybe cancer patients or something who, because it had to do with like a hair situation.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I could understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. But so as we all know, Summer Walker's album just came out. Have you listened to it?
Briefly, and I must say,
Yo,
my phone keeps dropping.
what's going on, girl?
I don't know. I don't know. We in a different little setting, but
Oh, y'all, tell us how y'all like our new setup.
we're in like a studio, but it's like a different vibe.
Yeah.
But fuck, what was I saying?
You were saying something about you listened to her album briefly.
Oh yeah. Listening to her album, and I felt like it was cool. Maybe I need to listen to it again. But I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
a song with her and JT. It didn't persuade me to want to listen to the album.
Yeah, I actually like that song. I do.
It grew on you?
It grew on me. I didn't like it at first.
We all agreed that we just didn't like it.
We didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I told you guys after the fact that it kind of grew on me.
How did you like her album?
Her album it's a solid album. I mean,
I feel like she was talking a lot on this album.
she was talking a lot.
It wasn't singing.
I'm not
It was
gonna
like, let me get my feelings out. Like, that's what I was getting from it.
I mean, she did exactly what Cardi told her to do. Put it in her music. She put everything in that fucking music, okay? She put the bitter baby mamas, everybody.
Let me tell you what I really wanted to touch on. I really wanted to touch on, I think it's called Fourth Baby Mama or something like that. I think that's the song. And she was basically talking about her ex's mother or whatever. And I felt her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I felt her. Like,
I legit felt her. Like, because like these, and I've literally, there's only one mother that I have encountered that I feel like really was like, really tell her son about himself. Like, you feel me? And I fucking respect that shit. Like, I've always respect. She would tell me about myself. Like, or like tell him about himself. And I was like, like, that's a real person. Like, I felt that. Like, that's a real ass mama. Like, these mamas dead ass just be like, that's my son and I love him.
I'm glad that
I don't like that.
I'm glad that I have a significant other's mom. I'm glad that his mom.
These are gems I've
definitely found me a gem. That I could definitely tell her son on. I could call her
to this day, like, if I need some advice or whatever.
Just call her like, yo, your son is getting on my nerve, and she will tear that ass right open.
Yeah, so I like that though. I like
not everything.
People need to hold their children and maybe it's just not women and not just men, but I see it a lot in men. But these mothers need to hold their sons accountable. Like, if you got a dog ass nigga for a son or whatever, you need to identify that. We're not saying it's your fault, but you perpetuating the terrible behavior is just crazy to me. Like,
yeah, it's definitely it's disappointing to see like moms really like let their children do anything. Like,
yeah, like that's not okay.
It's not okay. Like, if I even tell my boyfriend's mom, like, he did something, she's like, I did not raise this motherfucker like this. Like, she literally talks like this. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Like,
yeah, I like that.
I like that though.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Like, hold your son accountable, Mom.
She definitely be holding him accountable, and I appreciate that. I'm not saying tell your significant other moms everything.
Yeah. Oh, hell. First of all, that's first and foremost. Do not tell your parents everything or whatever, because all the shit that you go through in relationships or whatever, you don't need them skewing how you feel, because you feel the same. You gonna always feel. You may feel a little like, I don't like this nigga today, but after you done told your mom or your dad or whoever that, the situation, they may feel differently about them, and you need to understand that before you say what you gotta say. You got friends. Tell your friends. And shit, sometimes your friends don't even be feeling your man.
Sometimes your friends don't even be feeling your man, and that's
unless your man is beating on you. I really don't care. Like, I really don't be like, oh yeah, I hate this man to center third. But yeah, outside of that, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not here for the mamas that's out here just like
letting their kids run wild.
That's not okay. But yeah, the album was so far.
Yeah, it was good. I think probably my favorite song on the album is
Reciprocated.
That's a good song. That shit is good. That's a good song because it's dead ass facts. Like, I probably would have to say is what's the song? What's the name of the song? X. It's called X.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, because I've listened to the album, but I just feel like,
I skimmed through it.
yeah, I listened to the album.
I've skimmed through stuff and I'm like, damn, this shit fire, but you know, this one wasn't it. But you know, I'm gonna have to give it another listen, especially in the car. I feel like when you in a car, like I saw a meme like that. That was like, yeah, when you listening to something, it may not be alright, but you gotta listen to it.
You don't know the album slap until you play it in the car.
Yeah, it's something about that bass in the car.
Yeah,
or even on like some big speakers, like in the crib, like you gotta like listen to it really out loud.
Yeah, you really do. We're gonna move into my Black is Blackity Black.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have much this episode, but I did want to congratulate Meg Thee Stallion on graduating college. That is really that's a really big thing, especially going to school and being a celebrity, I would say A-list celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, that's really great. And I also wanted to shout out Jay-Z for getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's a dope thing to do. But
I never understood that.
I don't either. It'd
be a lot of non-rock and rollers in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I never understood. Like, but even Missy Elliott, she got inducted into it. It's like, what? But what makes you get into that?
Isn't rock and roll based off of like is it like blues or something like that? It's like it's based off something that is of black, like a black person
origin.
Yeah, like curated. I can't remember, so I don't know what the reason for it is, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There be people in there like, oh, LL Cool J got inducted too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. So I'm gonna look that up, see how that correlates to
Yeah, I mean, hopefully one day we get inducted here.
I'm done with you. when you drop a song, sis,
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know.
You'll be the first to know. I'll sing for y'all. I'll come on here and I'll bust the tune just like I did with Beyonce.
What are we reading? What are we watching? All right. So basically, I just downloaded. So I really have no information. Like I just downloaded it before I got on the train, and I'm only like a few, some pages in, about it's because I remember like 2 episodes ago we were talking about Toni Morrison. And I felt bad that I didn't read any.
Bitch, get out of here!
I felt very bad, so I downloaded Tar Baby.
Bitch, I was just about to put that in here. Oh, I literally just finished it. It's a good book.
Yeah,
it's a good book. I'm actually on a Toni Morrison spiel right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have all the books in my Libby.
Is that because I don't know what that free link was. We had put it in the chat like mad long ago.
Oh, Libby is free. It's free. You get the books for free. It's just like a library. You just gotta return them within a couple weeks.
What? Return it?
Like return it in the app. You just the way
this one you could download it, so I could download it and then I could delete it after.
Yes, like you download it. You only have it for a certain amount of time.
No, I'm saying this app that I use.
Oh.
You can download the actual book.
Oh,
and read it through like what is that? Like an iTunes books or whatever.
Oh, you could. Oh, so you never have to give the book back.
Hell no.
Okay,
but I don't want my space in my phone to be filled with just fucking books.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If I read it, I'll delete it.
Yeah. So I just
do like a hardcover though.
I'm more of an Audible kind of girl, so because like
it don't feel the same. I want to read it in my own words. Like, you know what I'm saying? Throw a little flair on it from my brain. Like,
that's the thing I love about Audible, that they just throw whatever flair they want, and I'm fine with that. I don't have to turn the page. I just keep listening. But yeah, it's I just finished Tar Baby, which was a good book. And now I'm on Sula. I have Beloved.
Did you like the movie
Beloved?
Yeah,
I saw that. It's still a very not traumatic, but it's that movie gives me a very eerie feeling, and I saw the shit when I was like 7.
Do you feel like the book So you're saying that you didn't fully watch the movie?
Oh, I watched the movie multiple times. I just
Okay.
haven't read the book yet. It's in my queue. So
Okay.
So I have.
So when you come back, let me know how.
I'm gonna.
Next episode, let me know.
I should be finished it by that time. It's a pretty long book. It's like 12 hours, a 12-hour listen. But yeah, book I'm actually reading. I'm gonna take a turn. The book I enjoyed probably one of the best books I've read all year. What Happened to You by Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Bruce Perry, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm. What is it about?
It's about trauma, trauma from being a child all the way up to being an adult. How it affects every single thing that you do. The fun fact that drove me crazy was they said the most vulnerable time your baby is to trauma is when they're 2 months. So anything that happens from from birth to 2 months is going to gravely affect your child's.
Do you really believe that?
I don't really know because
There's some kids that don't even remember their parents being together. Like I can't even fathom the fact that you would be traumatized by something that's 2 years old.
certain things. Like you ever realize if you put a certain baby down for a certain amount of time, if you look away, you're not paying attention to them, they start getting fussy. They want you. That's a part of that, like neglect, shit like that.
I don't think so. I think it's about.
I mean, this guy is a fucking he has a PhD in psychology, so I can't really sit here and agree with you.
Him. Look, this is how I feel. Look, this is
you heard what you said. This is how you feel.
This is how I feel. From what I watch, and just because he's a psychologist doesn't mean he knows. Like
no. He's
basing it off of like studies. So what I'm saying is that I've noticed that people who pick up their baby all the time, when they put their baby down, they cry because they're used to being held. I don't feel like there's psychology behind that. I think it's just cause and effect. Like you feel me? If I leave,
basically what.
That's not trauma though.
But I'm not saying that specifically causes trauma. I'm saying like things that happen to you as a child, things that happen to you throughout your life is what causes
that it gravely affects you.
It does. You have to read the book. Like that's the thing. I've been doing a lot of like research into like trauma, like doing a lot of like reading into like psychology and like just how the brain is.
Read it.
It's a good book though. It's a really good book.
What he's talking about?
Yeah, he's done a lot of like. He's really like. I don't want to lie and say he has a Pulitzer Prize or some shit like that, but he has a lot of accolades. Like she's done a lot of research with him, and I thought the book was just really good read. Like just breaking down.
It was interesting.
It was definitely very interesting.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and hold the book dear to my heart. Like, oh my God,
say that.
I'm a No, I'm not saying you're saying that, but I'm just saying like, but I did learn a lot from that book. Like I was like, wow, this makes a lot of sense.
What he's talking about because
that's just only one little. That's only one little. Like he goes into like studies. Like he talks about like people that he's worked with over the years and how he has to revert. It's a joint book.
I do think there are traumas that affect you from a child, but 2 months old, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, I was like, I thought that was a very interesting fact.
Lost me at the age. I believe it, but they lost me at the age.
Yeah, I mean, hey, shit, the brain is crazy.
Yeah, have you been watching anything?
Just BMF and Insecure.
Oh my God, I do not have stars, y'all, so I cannot watch BMF. It's not.
They were just like, I think 50 Cent just said something on internet about like how stars took down BMF.
I don't know, but I've been looking for it on my Fire Stick, girl, and I can't find it. I got the DirecTV link, can't find it on there. YouTube TV, can't find it on there.
But
like
that happened last week because we were trying to watch the episode that came out, and it didn't come on demand for like 2 days, and I'm like, the fuck is going on?
You know what I noticed though with on demand things? If it's some fire shit, they want you to watch it again on TV.
They do.
They prefer that because I learned that with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like when I used to try to find it, it's like Beverly Hills is up there, Orange County is up there. Like all of these are up there, but it's like, where is Real Housewives of Atlanta? Like I can't find it. So I felt like at that point that was the top franchise. So like they want you to like watch it whenever.
Yeah. I believe that's what
they want you to yearn for it.
Same thing because
I'm gonna find that shit. Don't worry about it. Don't
you?
put it up there. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I'm gonna find it. But yeah, BMF I just can't find, and so like I'm a little like, oh my god, what the
Yeah, but it's actually a really good show. I have to give 50 Cent his accolades. He has some good writers.
I like Kanan, and like a lot of people don't like that show.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it, but I can say that he has some really good writers. I actually know one of the writers. They know what they fucking doing.
I'm gonna tell you the worst show he ever came out with is the Ghost Book 2 with Tariq. That was the worst. I think I wasted 10 hours of my life.
I don't even think
that I will never get back.
I don't even see the point in like that show. Like I watched it and then I stopped watching it because
he was a pussy in the first one. Why y'all bringing him back for part 2?
Why is he a
no
thug in
offense
this one?
to the real person, but the character, come on, y'all shouldn't have brought him back. But what did I watched Clickbait and I liked it.
Clickbait. I feel like I watched it.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, what was it
about? They kidnapped this man and
I did. They said that he did something, he didn't do it yet.
He assaulted women, and that if his family wanted him back, that they had to like I don't know what it was, but
I kind of
it took me like an episode. It was like a short series or whatever. It didn't say. I think it was
I think it was a limited series too.
I love those. Let me know from off rip, because if I come out with season 1 and there ain't no season 2, I'm pissed.
Sometimes things need, but
it didn't need a season 2.
That's what I love. What Netflix has been doing. They've been creating limited series, which is good.
You know, we tired of y'all because
we don't need to keep seeing the same thing. Like I think it was called Stranger or Stalker or something like that. It was a show, like I think it was based out of Britain. And
I don't say Stranger Things. I'm like, girl, that is my shit.
I love
Stranger Things. For the new season.
I can't wait either. But I think it was called Stranger or some shit like that. And they were talking about they gonna come out with a season 2. This show did not need no season 2. You don't need that.
You know what I think it is? I think Netflix tried to branch out, and they're trying to figure it out right now. Like, because they started.
That was a while ago. That was a while ago before they started limited.
No, what I'm saying, it was a movie thing, and like they have so many series, like I can't even keep up.
That's
like,
true.
and the series be trash. Like, I'm sorry. I know you're trying to give people a chance. You know, that probably would never got a chance on mainstream TV. But come on, this is ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. But other than that, I don't have any shows that I could like, you know.
Yeah, I just be watching random shit.
I do. I'm not gonna hold
clicking on random shit. Okay, let's try this out today. Like,
yeah. So Clickbait was one of those things, but I stay solid to Law and Order SVU and Chicago PD. Those is my two right there. I be looking for new episodes and everything. Those are only things that I really like constantly watch. Everything else is like, you know.
Have y'all seen You? Have y'all seen You?
Oh, that's my shit.
I was watching You last night. I didn't finish all of it. I'm up to the part where they had to they hung the guy in the house to frame.
Oh, you up there? That was Gil. Why they kill Gil? Look, so do you like
that bitch? Is crazy. Like, that bitch is like, she is a fucking Looney Tune.
Do you feel like Love and Joe should have stayed together?
Yeah. Joe's crazy. He crazy. Like, you would never find a more perfect woman for you.
That's true. That is so true. But she was trying to. I feel like
I haven't gotten there yet, y'all.
Sorry to this woman.
Why you being weird to me?
Yo, all right. Do you want us to not talk about it?
Fuck it. Y'all already know now. They're not together. Like, the fuck? Fucking now. Like,
you
know what amazes me right now in this moment? I literally said I got to the part where the guy was hanging in the crib, and y'all continued. The fuck?
We continued on.
We got too excited. My bad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was.
It's okay. You know what? It's okay.
I just feel like
sorry to that man.
I feel like if I find somebody that's my perfect match, we could work out these other kinks. Because ain't nobody going to be a murderous couple with me. Like, you feel me? Like, who's going to do that?
But she been murking people for no reason. Like, the nigga, I'm not going to lie, the nigga with the measles, he ain't
I would have murked him too. You bugging out. Like, my kid could have died.
I mean, she bust that nigga upside
right his head, right?
She went right upside that.
He was like,
head.
I mean, he was not. He was really.
He was trying to brush it off.
I forgot what the word is. It was like real, like it was like, like you know, like it is what it is type shit. Like
nonchalant.
Like what you mean?
He was trying to. Yeah.
I understood they killed the most.
Yeah.
She clocked him upside the head.
I understand that was instant madness, but I mean, I'd have. But she didn't kill him.
Yeah, like
she didn't kill him.
Didn't kill him, right?
But that shit she dug up was something different. He was destroyed by that shit.
I'm not gonna lie though, I do think that I think that was a good kill. Like from the show, on the show. You feel me? I think that was a good kill.
A good death, because they didn't kill them.
Because it was some people that I was like, come on, Joe. Like Benji didn't have to die.
Benji didn't have to die.
Mad
people didn't need to die. Like
I like that he let that guy go in the second season. What's his name? His name was Will or something like that. The one with the fake IDs and all that other shit. I liked him.
Yeah, I like that.
I liked him.
Was he? Did he have a buzz
only
cut?
nigga he ever let go.
He had a buzz cut or something like that, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's kind of high a
He was
little
gonna
bit.
let the sister go. He was gonna let her go.
Delilah, right?
He was gonna let her go.
Fucking Love.
Love is a crazy bitch.
I wanted 40 to die so bad. I was dying for him to go.
Yeah, 40 was blowing mine. But since we talking about that
Fatal attraction
shit.
Yeah, we're not talking about it. Look, it was a situation. Y'all may hear about that at a later date. But look.
Okay.
But look, so we was talking about something that was kind of, a little crazy or whatever. And I said that I would be with it. And so my question to you is, what do you think is like the craziest thing you've ever done? Like relationship-ish wise?
It depends on what you would consider crazy. I mean, the craziest thing, I'm not necessarily...
keying cars, jumping on hoods.
I'm not a vindictive type of person.
Okay.
If I'm going to do anything to you, I'm going to assault you. I'm going to hit you. That's just... And I'm dead ass. Like, if... That's my go-to. My go-to is like, I'm going to punch you in the face. Like... I'm not a what is burning your clothes do to you? What does I want you to feel the pain.
I don't know, left eye shit.
No, that's not my thing. Like, cause guess what? Next thing you know, I'm going to fucking jail for your stink ass. Like, I'm not going to jail for nobody. They could take me to court and all kind of shit. You see, now if I just assault you and you don't have any bruises or anything, this sounds very bad.
It does, but it's true though.
It's only like in moments of disrespect, and I'm not saying I'm an abusive person. I'm just saying like, say you violate me, and I mean violate me in a way that it's like you deserve to get your ass beat. That's when you're getting your ass beat. I'm not gonna.
I've done things where I feel like,
punch you in your face. Like,
damn, this nigga maybe should have beat my ass, but he didn't. No. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is that okay?
It's not okay. It's not okay. Absolutely, do not.
And I usually fuck with people that's like bigger than me in stature, and so
yeah, that's why I said this sounds really bad.
If I hit somebody and they decide like I overestimated how much they truly fuck with me, and they really hit my ass back, like. I might get knocked out.
For sure. I can't even lie.
I may get really knocked out. Like, so I'm
gonna
not
be on the floor,
that.
but I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna swing again. Cause you knocked me out. Now
I'm the type I'm on the floor, but I'm popping up.
I'm popping up.
You feel me?
But you had to sleep me.
Yeah.
You had to put me to fucking sleep.
I feel like
what's the craziest thing you think you've done? You know what? We're not even gonna talk about that. Yo.
Fuck it. I mean, the craziest thing that I have ever done, I would say is I was.
Are you laughing because you?
I was
know?
fucking with somebody, right? And
oh y'all, this is my god, I look so ghetto. I'm sorry, y'all.
I was fucking with somebody, and like we were supposed to go to a party basically or whatever, and. Like, I was on the phone with him. I'm like, yeah. So, like, I was like, oh, like, like, picking out my outfit. He like, yeah, that's cute. Da-da-da-da. Like, I thought, like, it was cool. He was just chilling the day before. All day the day before, whatever. And, fast forward now, I'm in the crib and it's kind of like, it's getting a little late. And I kind of was going to like, I really had wanted to go to this party or whatever. Like, I'm not going to hold you. We both wanted to go to this party. So I'm thinking like, you know, whatever. I may even call out of work because like at this point it was getting kind of late. So I'm thinking to myself like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna come from a party at 7 a.m. when I gotta be at work at 7 a.m. Like, you feel me? So I was just like, all right, whatever. So I was prepared to go to the party. And you know me, girl. Once I throw on them lashes. It's up, okay? Like, I am going outside. I'm going somewhere. Like, you feel me? So, and I put on my lashes before I would put on my makeup. So, like, that's the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tight because I fucking missed the call.
All right. So now, fast forward. Now, I'm tight. You missed the call too. So I wouldn't have had no story to tell. Like, you feel me? So basically, I call a nigga and he don't pick up. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? The sane person within me should have just said fuck it and went to sleep. Feel me? But nah, I didn't. Called him again or whatever. He ain't pick up. And I called him on FaceTime. This man ignores the call or whatever. No, he didn't ignore the call. He didn't pick up. And then he texts me like, yeah, I just got out the shower. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I've talked to you many times as you got out the shower. What's the problem now? You ain't got nothing I ain't never see before. Like, what the fuck? Like, something like, all right, whatever. Fast forward now or whatever. Once he said that, I was like, all right, cool. I still didn't have my lashes on at this point. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, he just got out the shower. I'm going to throw them on. Threw my lashes on, got dressed, and I started getting antsy. Like, what the fuck? Like, I had nothing to do. Like, so at this point, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to link him. Y'all, that was the worst shit I ever did. So I drove over there, whatever. I drove over there, and then, and this was like, so I drove over there. So basically, I drove over there, whatever, and I didn't have no way to get into the building or whatever. So basically, what I did was I cut the car off. You feel me? I cut the car off, and I waited for somebody to come to the building or whatever. So then I saw somebody walking up. Closed the door, locked it, boom, ran up to the door. So now I get upstairs and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to call. I mean, I knocked on the door. I feel like I heard a little something, a little rumbling or whatever. Knocked on the door, nothing. It was like quiet at this point. So I'm like, fuck this nigga in here? Like, what's going on? Like, so I'm like, all right, whatever. Fast forward now or whatever, I bang on the door again, nothing. So then, I did a little pitter-patter, acting like I went down the stairs. Nope, nigga, I'm still here. So I stayed right there, whatever. So I call his phone or whatever, and nothing. So then I hear music playing now. So I'm like, what the fuck? No, I listen to the door a little closer. This nigga is in there fucking some bitch. Yes, this nigga's in there fucking somebody else. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So then I was calming myself down, trying to calm myself down. I called her and I called my other best friend. Nobody picked up. I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm on now. I'm up here, I'm ready. Like, you feel me?
Later.
So then I called this nigga phone again, right? So I called this nigga phone again or whatever. Cause now music is playing. Y'all, these niggas was still fucking. So I called this nigga phone again or whatever. And the nigga eggs my shit because now I'm interrupting the music. Like, you feel me? I'm interrupting the vibe. So I called this nigga phone again and I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy. Like, what is going on? Like,
was the music stopping when you was calling him?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the music was stopping and this nigga egged my shit. Then niggas just said, fuck it. This nigga put his phone on silent at this point. Like, you feel me? So I'm like, oh, this shit is real. Like, you feel me? So then I started banging on the door. And me personally, like, I'm not the type of person to like, I try my best. I could have a nasty mouth, but I really try not to. I was flipping. Like, I was flipping the fuck out. Like, I'm not even going to say what I was saying, but it is what it is. I started flipping and shit like that or whatever. And moving on or whatever. I shouldn't have did that shit. You feel me? I shouldn't have did it.
I literally called her right after that shit. I called her right back and she was like,
yeah, so then I had my weed on me. So now I'm rolling a blunt. Like, I'm like, yeah, I need to calm the fuck down. So then this nigga starts calling my phone down or whatever. This nigga started calling my phone down. He was like, wait till I see you. Did it in the back of my mind. I'm like, nigga, please. What the fuck you gonna do?
Wait, he opened the door?
No, he did not open the door. He called her back.
Yeah, him me going off. So now I just dipped. You feel me? Dipped. And, yeah, like, the nigga starts calling my phone or whatever. And he was like, nigga, you was just in there fucking somebody. Like, are you fucking
I'm not
crazy?
gonna lie. Niggas be delusional sometimes.
Nah, that nigga was trash. Like, no funny shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
So I was just like, yeah, like, this shit was type crazy. So the nigga, he's hitting my phone up like he gonna touch me. Like, I'm about to get touched or something. Like, and I'm gonna be real with you. Out of all the niggas I've ever talked to, like, this is one person. Like, even though he's like big, he's bigger than me. This is one person I could bet money on to this fucking day he would never put his hands on me. So him texting me that shit got me amped up. Like, I will fight you, my nigga. Like, I will fucking drag you. That's how I felt. I couldn't drag him, but I'm just saying, like, I felt like I wanted to drag this nigga. Wanted to drag him so bad.
That feeling of...
And it wasn't like I was like...
The anger that you feel.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was mad because of what transpired. I was mad, one, because I really wanted to go to that fucking party. Like, that was one. Like, I really did. Like, I really wanted to go to that party. And I was talking to my homegirl. She was like, girl, he wanted to go to the party with you, too. I'm like, how? How? Like, what you mean he wanted to go to the party with me? Like, nah. So basically, yeah, I had stopped talking to him or whatever. But yeah, like he was still hitting my phone or whatever, and that was kind of like it. But that was some shit that I felt like that shit took me out of myself. Like I felt like a lunatic.
You know what's crazy? I've had moments where I feel really crazy, and I just sit down and just take a deep breath, because I know if I go there, there's no coming back.
Yeah, and it wasn't like I was like, oh my God, I'm so in love, this and the third. I just was like, I was more so kind of like shocked at that moment, but then I kind of was just like, you know
what's crazy? Like, you think about moments, you be like, yo, I wish I would have just beat both of them up. Like,
you feel me?
I just wish I just would have beat your ass.
I didn't beat a bitch ass too. Like, you feel me? Like, I didn't did that, and that shit didn't do nothing for me. You feel me? And I feel like, I'm not gonna hold you. I think a lot of these actions are attributed to like,
she's
like I think somebody. No, I've had crazy moments. So we was talking about the situation that I'm still not gonna bring up or whatever, and they asked me like, yo, would you do that? And I was like, yo, my crazy, I done packed up my crazy shoes, but I'm not above this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not above certain shit.
It's
like,
certain people that bring it out of you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It be like, yo, you be trying to chill, and you just like, you know what? I'm just chilling right now.
Yeah, like one time I went through my nigga phone while he was in the shower, and I was not feeling what he was saying. Like, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, so then he just got out the shower, girl. I started fighting this nigga wet.
I'm not even going to lie.
Around him, like, and I was trying to snatch the towel so I could kick him out while he was naked. Like, that was crazy. Then his clothes was in there, so I started tossing his clothes over the fucking balcony on some waiting to exhale type shit or whatever. Then I threw his keys. He's searching for the keys in the grass. It was fucking crazy. Like,
you know what's crazy? It's like,
crazy.
I don't know. There's something in me that just won't let me go that far. I'll just fight you. Like, literally.
I
like,
be enraged. Maybe it's the bull in me.
I be angry too, but because I know, like, I just say to myself, like, yo, Daniela, like, if you give into this shit, it's no stopping it. The only person that has, like, my best friend could tell you, like, she saw me mad one time, and it's when I fought. One fucking time. She said, I've never seen Daniela this mad, because when I get mad, I'm ruthless. Like, I don't care about anything. Like, I just want to fight. So the craziest thing I'm going to do, is going to fight, because I'm going to just keep hitting you. Like,
I'm going to fight that man for sure. But
I'm going to fight you. Like,
I feel like when it comes to like other females though, I feel like, I'm at the age now, because I done fought before, like, you know,
mm-hmm.
One of my lower moments in life. But yeah, I feel like I'm at the point where you call me about somebody, you call me about a man, sis, you can have him. You text me about a man, sis, you can have him. You approach me about a man, sis, you can definitely have him. Because if you was bold enough to link me at any spot or approach me in person, you bugging the fuck out. But sis, you can have him.
Yo, dead ass. Like, I don't understand. Don't fucking come to me as a woman, bitch.
Don't do that.
Don't come to me as no fucking woman. I don't give a fuck, bitch, because I don't believe that shit. When niggas be like, oh, I didn't know you had a girlfriend. Bitch, you knew. Yeah. You knew. I'm sorry. The internet is so fucking evolved. You telling me All the time you've been with this man, you never wanted to see his Instagram. You never wanted to know nothing about this. No, the reason why you didn't want to know is because you don't want to know the fucking answer, bitch.
That's
like,
true.
I
But
believe
sometimes
that.
it's obvious, like.
So sometimes, it's so obvious. Like, but I'm like, you know what?
I mean,
I'm not gonna
sometimes I
blame the girl.
disappear.
I'm not gonna blame the girl because niggas is trash.
I mean, there's sometimes I
don't-
disappear. That don't mean I got a man.
Exactly. And the thing is that,
But I think there are clues that shows
come on,
you, like,
It's-
okay.
we haven't used this word in a long time. It's the naivete for me. Like,
Yeah, it
don't
is.
try to act like you don't know because you knew.
That is true.
You knew.
Like, I done had bitches where, like, you know, they done hit me in the inbox like, yeah, you thought you was gonna fight me. Look, bitch, I would have fucked you
Yeah.
up, but you not like that. So get out my fucking inbox. Block. Yeah, you not like that. You don't want none of this shit.
And I'm at this age, like, I'm not arguing with no bitch about no nigga. Like, I'm not arguing with you.
I didn't feel like I argued with her. I told her.
No.
I
That's
told her
different.
I would have beat her ass.
That's
but I'm
different.
above
She
it,
came
and
in
I'm
your
doing it.
inbox. It's different. I'm not like, and that was probably the craziest thing I ever did. When I found out something that was going on, and I literally, me and my friends we found all of her information, and we found out that she also had a boyfriend, and I was gonna call him.
Yo, she got me tight. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Bitch, you wanna fuck up what I got? I'm gonna fuck up what you got. What you think? What you think?
And
You think that's good? I feel like that's the appropriate action.
That's better than anything else.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the thing is that, like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do that. Like I look at it a different way. Like, shit, if I'm gonna get you, but I can't get you better than God could get you, so I'm gonna just leave you over there, and he gonna get you back good.
that sound good, but look, I need it right now.
Vengeance is not something that I
That's noble of you for sure.
vengeance is not something that I do well with. Like, I'm not a
Vengeance
vengeance.
or is it justice?
It is justice. Justice.
Who determines who determines your
Vengeance
justice?
is when it becomes violent. There's nothing violent
But
about what I did. You feel
That
me?
is
That's when
choosing
it goes-
violence. That's choosing violence. If we saying it now, like,
No, I think that's like a phrase black people use.
but that's what I'm saying.
That's not.
I would consider it to be vengeful to go and call somebody. I don't give a.
Look. You decided that you was gonna hit me up, right? You decided that contacting me was okay to do. And then you thought that you was just gonna walk away scot-free and nothing was gonna happen to you. No, I know now that you also have somebody. Mm-hmm. And that shit that you got, you're not gonna go at me and my man up in turmoil, fighting in the crib and shit like that. And then you go home to your man sleeping nice and snoring and drooling on your fucking pillow, bitch. Hell no.
Apparently, honestly,
But you know what? You know, if that's the type
I
of
would.
If that's the type of action-
it just, like, I was going to do it. I sat there and I spoke to y'all about it. I was going to do it. I was going to
I'm not
destroy her.
condemning you for
I was
not doing it.
gonna
I'm just
fucking
saying
call
what
her
I
job. I knew
would've
she
done.
worked. I knew
All right,
everywhere.
see, that's vengeful. That's vengeful.
I was gonna
That's what
destroy
I'm
her
saying.
life.
That's vengeful.
That's
Getting
the thing.
somebody fired
That's
is
why I
vengeful.
didn't start, because if I'm gonna open the door, that shit is wide the fuck open. I'm
I
doing
know how to stop.
everything.
Look.
When I start, I'm
look,
starting.
yep.
I'm going. Like,
Yeah, your bitch. Yeah, she was fucking with somebody else. I just wanted you to know. She wanted me to know, and I wanted you to know.
and then another
that's
thing
that.
is that like,
What he was gonna do? He was gonna say thank you. I now know I have a trifling bitch on my hands, and I appreciate it. That was good advice.
You know
that
what?
was a free ass therapy session.
I can't explain it. Like, I just wanted the whole thing to be done. I didn't want, like, it was just.
It would have been done. You could have just said, yeah.
No, it wouldn't have been done,
and I would have blocked him.
First of all, it wouldn't have been done because she knew where I lived. It wouldn't have been done. Like, she would have. You see, when you start opening that door, it's tit for tat. We keep going back and forth. Now you calling my job, trying to get me fired. Now you over here trying to fight every day. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave your ass right where you at. Cause
You think so? I feel like
yes, it doesn't stop. Once you open the door, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Cause you see, if I called you, think about it like this: you did that to me. I called your man and I did that. Now you like, I'm fucking tight. Now, all right, now it's go time, bitch.
No. Who am I? Am I the man?
No, you the girl. You the person I'm snitching on.
Honestly, I would have let it go because now I'm fucking with somebody, man. I shouldn't have been fucking with him in the first place. And then now I'm extra tight because I thought I had somebody else, man, and I don't even got my own man now. I would have been done.
But you know how many if the bitch was bold enough to come and tell me that bitch ain't rap tight, like you said, you're not rap tight.
What about women like being sisters and shit? Like, it's like, oh, that's woman to woman. Like,
Fuck that. Fuck it, bitch. I don't know you.
I done seen that too.
Woman to woman, my
maybe
ass.
she really want to let you know, like, this nigga playing both of us. Like, girl.
I'm grateful for that. But that's not what that situation brought me. That bitch was bitter. She was mad as fuck that he didn't want her. She was enraged that he didn't want her. To the point that
I don't think she would have called your job though. Like something deep inside. I know crazy, and crazy wasn't that.
She wasn't crazy. The thing is that I just was like, you know what? This bitch is like.
You could tell bitches that, like, all right, if she was the type of bitch
wasn't worth my time.
I get that it wasn't worth your time.
It wasn't
but there's
worth
some
my
people
time.
that
Like,
feel
I'm just like,
there's
bitch,
some people
okay,
that feel like I
cool.
have nothing to lose, and I didn't feel that. Because she had something to lose.
And that was another thing. I also, remember I told you, I said, I'm going to just keep it in my back pocket because if she act the fuck up, she's going to lose everything that she ever worked for. I know where you live. I know where he lived. I know where y'all both work. Like, that's the craziest thing
I'm not going to hold you. In this day and age, like back in the day, you could pull up on somebody and that's that. You pull up on somebody and now it's a massacre. You dead, your man dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know this bitch.
It's a little crazy now. Like,
and that's the thing. Like, I didn't want to go down that route because it's just not me. Like, I'm not going to, I had a friend that told me, like, you know, if you feel like it lowers your frequency, don't do it. And,
like that situation with me.
And that's what happened. And that's what happened. That was actually the advice that I was given before I did it. Mm-hmm. Because that was great advice. He said to me, he said, that would be justified, but if it lowers your frequency, don't do it. Because I felt like it wasn't right in my heart.
Okay.
I had my friends was like, yo, I'll fucking call her. Like,
that's shit. I was one of them friends.
All my friends said that, like, I'll call her. But I'm just like, what if, like, I felt like it would burn her more to know that I don't give a fuck about her. Like, I felt like she came there to ruffle my feathers.
Bitches do be mad when you really don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like, come on, this bitch don't care that I fuck with her,
super
man.
mad. She got super mad because I was about to fight her. And Akila told me, don't do it. I was about to fight her. And Akila said, don't do it.
Because I felt like you had shit to lose. I didn't know what she had to lose but she also had shit to lose. She had shit to lose. And I just felt like at that moment, I've seen you work hard for the things that you have now and the place that you're in. And I felt like, you know,
yeah,
I didn't think it was worth it.
But I was going to fight her. And this is what I didn't do. This was what made me think about it. When I walked away, I was going to fight her. And I said, you know what? This was my exact words. I said, I got too much shit to lose on your fucking bummy ass. And I walked away. And she was like, oh, I got shit to lose too. She got even more mad. Like when I'm walking away. I mean, when I tell you I'm far with her.
And I would have called her man. Yes, I would have.
I mean, I'm so proud of of the person that I am.
I'm not judging you for not calling her.
No.
I feel like had one of y'all bitches picked up the phone, I wouldn't have been in my situation either. So sometimes you do need a voice of reason.
It's not even.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's not even about that. Like it's not even. Honestly,
because you
really don't give a fuck.
Had we not spoke,
I would have definitely for her if
you
we
feel
not
me.
spoke.
So sometimes you need a voice of reason. Like it be sounding good sometimes, but you do need a voice of reason. And I do want to segue into the story where this I think she was like an IG model or whatever. She had a sugar daddy and he
was it the story I sent you today? The guy?
I don't know if it was that didn't look like the man. The man looked more like a maybe of Hispanic descent.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so he basically had killed her, and I think he killed himself too, or whatever. And you know, I feel like sometimes in situations, that's why you need to leave people, man, the fuck alone. Like I'm not into messing with people that got a nigga. I mean, a girlfriend, like or whatever. Like I'm not into that. Like you can have that. You feel me? Like I'm not okay.
Interested in that.
But this is a sugar daddy. Like I could do whatever I want, old man. Leave me the fuck alone. Give me that money and that's that. Do you think that sugar daddies deserve sugar?
I was laughing at that question earlier. To an extent. I feel like okay, if he's just if he doesn't want any sugar, that's one thing. But I mean,
if I'm getting money and you and I don't have to volunteer no pussy, that's fine.
That's fine.
Like an ideal deal.
It's an ideal deal. But I mean, you got bitches getting Birkin bags, all kind of shit, and we're not even licking the man dick. Like that's great.
They need to write a book because I want to know how is that possible.
How is that possible?
Yeah, because I was fucking with somebody who they was giving
some people
me
just
bread
want
and the
companion.
nigga got tired. The nigga was tired. Like, he was so tired. Like he was like, yeah, nah, it's not working out. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, I'm not fucking you. Like, so it's definitely not gonna work out. I did miss the bread, but it was like whatever.
The bread is nice and it's great until they want to start fucking, and it's just like, not interested. I'm not interested in having sex with you, sir. I'm gonna go that way and I'm just gonna block you.
Yeah.
But
I guess it depends. Like if he's a fine sugar daddy, because these niggas be old and ugly and
wrinkly.
crusty. Yeah.
Like, if he's cute, maybe.
This is what I'm talking about. He was like, you could tell, like maybe gave him like maybe 10, 15 years ago, like he would have been somebody like, you know, like he was a cute older gentleman.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you feel me? And he definitely went to clip. He was talking about something like it won't last long. I don't care. I don't want to fuck you. It's not going down like ew. Yeah, like ew.
I'm sorry, ew.
Ew. Like I'm not talking.
Yo, I read a post this week that was like, yo, somebody ugly. Like somebody saying something sexual, an ugly nigga saying something sexual to you, make you want to just fucking kill yourself. What was it?
Call the police.
Call the police. Dead ass.
Yo.
You be so. I be like, yo.
When you're not attracted to somebody, it's just really
It's just
not
like
a go.
you say ew, like you really want to say ew. Like sometimes I've done that. I'm not gonna lie. Like when men are really nasty and they like crusty, I'm like ew. Mm-hmm. There's been times I've gone like
yeah. I'm not gonna do it in your face, but it's definitely to the side.
I've done it in not in the face, but you know, I'm walking by, he does and I'll make the noise so you can hear me. Like,
do you feel like you've ever fucked with somebody that was like super crazy though?
Yes.
Okay.
I did have somebody who was crazy. It was just and unnecessarily crazy. Like, you know, like it was weird. Like I've spoken about this situation before, so I'm not gonna keep bringing it up. But actually, fuck it. Basically, we go to Miami, me and my friends. We go to Miami. And, you know, he's calling me every 2 fucking minutes. I'm like, I'm on vacation with my friends. Like, I'm in Miami. Oh, I think it was like 4th of July weekend or something like that. And he's like, oh, you out there doing, what am I doing? I'm with my girlfriends. It's 7 girls. How many niggas am I going to recruit?
When we met him, he did not give off this vibe.
He did not get that vibe. But anyway, so.
You thought it was an emergency?
Hell no. We knew that nigga was crazy after he kept calling that damn phone down.
Yes, he kept calling.
Fucking Miami. What are you doing?
Like, he calling me down. So I just stopped answering his fucking calls. Because I'm like, yo, we are getting drunk. We're walking on the strip.
What if he would have flew out there? That shit would have been wild.
I would have fucked him up for coming out there.
You know what's so crazy? Sometimes I like a little crazy.
I like a little crazy, but
there's but I don't like.
There's a thin line.
Crazy, like it's definitely it's a thin line between.
The very thin line between crazy and fucking normal behavior. But anyway, so because I didn't block him. I just stopped answering his calls. He told me that I had sent him like a video of me in the nude. And yeah, that was the last time that a nigga got sent some nudes.
Yeah, I don't like that. I used to think that crazy shit was cool.
Yeah, it's not cute. So he decided that he was gonna tell me that if I don't call him, he's going to post the video of me online.
Nigga. Yes.
So I just kindly pick up my phone, and the most serious.
That was the way to get you to pick up.
I picked up the phone and I called him. I called him. He didn't even get a chance to call me. I called him. I picked up the phone and I just told him, I said, let me tell you something. You let that video touch the internet, your parents will not find you. Just like that.
But why would he do that though?
Because he was a crazy motherfucker. Like and then proceeded to tell people lies about me, talk about I'm the crazy one. What, my nigga? Like you literally was fucking trying to get pictures with my cousin and shit. Like, you're a weirdo. We're not together. Like,
y'all were not together.
We were not together when he tried to do, like, the weird shit that he was doing. And I just found out, I just felt like, I knew from the beginning that it wasn't something that I should have gotten involved in, but I wanted my friends were in relationships, and I really wanted to be in a relationship, and I kind of forced it.
Felt like you just was in a relationship just because?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not going to down the fact that he was a really nice person. He wooed me. In the beginning, he wooed me. Like,
because there ain't no nice nigga telling you they going to put your shit up.
No, he wooed me in the beginning. But, like, when it got crazy, it got really crazy. And I decided to opt out of that. I'm not in for that. Like,
as you should.
I'm not into, like, let me be the crazy one. Like, I can't have a crazy nigga because
I like and
I need
feel
a balance.
But when
like,
I do a little crazy, like I've never met somebody that was like, yo, I'm not feeling your actions. I feel like that shit kind of be getting niggas dicks hard a little bit. Like, oh, she acting crazy.
But there's a level, like, there's a level.
It's a level though.
It's a level of crazy that
I've never acted crazy just because I was bored or some shit. Like I did it.
Yeah, it's justified.
Like, it's a taste level.
But I want to leave that.
Yeah, like you know, like, okay, if you call me and say, yo, when I'm about to fly, if he would have said I'm gonna fly out to Miami, that'd be one thing. You told me you were gonna put something that I had never shared with anybody else.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I sent it to you. You already won. Like,
I sent it to him out of sympathy because he was blowing me. I was on vacation earlier that year, and I was on vacation with my mom. And this was before you had like international service and shit like that.
you got a nude out of sympathy. You winning, bro.
You got a sympathy nude because you was blowing me up while I was on vacation with my mom. On vacation with my mom. Man. And then what? I'm on vacation again and you try to do this. This is all in a span of maybe we were together for like 8 months.
That's a nice amount of time.
This is eight months.
The craziest part is like I didn't have
8 months is a short a period of time for all of the crazy that occurred.
That is true.
So I mean,
yeah, I think that's like some couple years in, like
that's like, you know.
But I'm glad that you found out beforehand because I feel like anybody that want to post anything of me or whatever, you gotta go. I need to link up with you. I need to link up with you, and I need to now delete all this shit out your phone because you bugging a phone.
I'm not gonna lie, like I did come back and I looked to see if the video was there and it wasn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if he fucking emailed that shit to himself and is saving it.
That would be smart. The smart thing to do, not on your behalf, but I'm just saying if he wanted to.
I mean, if he did that, that's on him. Listen, I wish that.
I limit myself to things like that or whatever. There's not even a handful of people that could be like, oh yeah, like it's like one person that I've ever like sent nudes or videos and stuff to. So
the only other person that has nude videos or pictures of me is my significant other currently. That is the only person, and he didn't start getting them until like 2-3 years into our relationship because it was.
I mean, you was a little scarred.
Yeah, like I'm like,
Mr. I'ma post you.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do you think it's weird if a guy like keeps nudes after the relationship? Is that weird?
Because I still keep shit.
I mean, I've never been like
the video was fire. If you send me some video, because we talked about this on if you send me a really nice video, I'd keep that shit. And I mean, if I date somebody and they like, oh yeah, like I want you to delete all that old shit or whatever, I'll delete it because I'm not really holding on, but it's just like
it's still there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've dated somebody where like one time I let them borrow my computer and like they literally deleted every picture with like every nigga that I've ever took a picture with. Like he was like, what the fuck is this? Boom, throwing it away.
I mean, I don't really.
And I ain't gonna hold you. When he came back the computer, that shit was in the trash. But like, had I really cared, I would have revived it. But like, you know, I left it there. Like,
yeah. I definitely, as long, I mean, keep it. If you're gonna keep it, I won't know. But
I would never send anything to anybody. I just think
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you still got the video, keep that shit on the low, my nigga. Like, you better just watch that shit for your own personal pleasure. Don't fucking bring that shit to your friends. Like, yo, I still got this one. You a fucking female? Like,
that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've never been into like sharing dick pics with my friends and shit. Like, girl, hey, like if it's some random nigga that's
we done did that before. No, don't do that.
Look, hold on. Our niggas, well, my niggas.
No, not our main niggas.
No. Like, I mean, we've gotten. I remember one time this guy had sent me a dick pic and he asked for a picture back. I didn't send him shit back. Like,
I got unsolicited.
It wasn't unsolicited. I asked for it. I just told him I wasn't sent. I just
half of them shits be ugly. Don't send this shit to me. Look,
dick be
try again, okay? Yeah, so I don't know.
The dick was being weird to me. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I sent y'all a picture.
We more so did that when we were living in Winston.
You think so?
Yeah, because we would just be like, bitch, look. Like,
yeah. Like the last one, I think it was like a few years ago, whatever. Because that shit was kind of crazy. I was like, whoa, this shit might be fake. Because this shit don't make no sense. This shit don't make no sense. That's like the last one I think I showed.
I'm gonna have some respect.
That's like the last ones, that I've seen. But outside of that, yeah, I don't know. But
I want to talk about this though. Fuck, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
Why?
Because I'm being respectful.
Too bad I don't got nobody to be respectful to. But yeah, so that's just, as far as being crazy and stuff like that, I just,
I mean, it's fine. He don't listen anyway, but still.
Yeah, I don't think, how do you feel about that? Like,
I don't think it's appropriate that he listens because it's just like,
it's a little raunchy.
Yes. And I it's not even that, like, it's just like, I don't want to hear about his past sexual experiences and stuff like that. And because we are doing this is our platform. This is what we want to talk about. This is our free space.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have to, like, be closed in. Just like Jada, that's her platform. She could talk about it, whatever. I will give him a heads up, like, like.
With that, who's Jada?
Jada, Red Table Talk, Jada?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, it's her space. And honestly, like, I'm not being disrespectful. Like, I just certain things that I feel like, I wish I would kind of like held back on, but fuck it. That's me. That's my personality. So.
But yeah, I think the moral of the story is like, I think you got to be careful. I think in this day and age, who you act crazy with, how you act crazy, because like, people are really losing their minds out here. And I don't know if it's because of COVID or it's more exposed because of social media, but motherfuckers is losing their minds.
Yo, they really, listen, do not let that man make you go to jail. That's the story that I heard. This bitch, she fucking basically stabbed her boyfriend and his side bitch in the bed. She killed both of them.
I saw a video like that. I'm gonna show it to you. He basically he busted on them fucking. You could see he slashed the guy. The guy hops up and dips out the room. And this man starts slashing her like so crazy. And like the last couple slashes, it was like he gutted her. He tried to gut her. Yeah, he was wilding.
I'm telling
you.
That's
why I'm not playing with nobody. You got a girlfriend? I don't want no parts.
I don't want no parts.
And
that's
it's not because I'm
like,
scared or anything like that. It's like, I don't want to lose my life over a nigga that's not mine.
I don't want to lose my life over nobody
Let
else.
that dick be mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let that man be mine. Like,
especially if they married.
Yeah, that'd be the worst because they got shit to lose. They got a kid, house.
Not even only marriage, long-term fucking relationships. Like, niggas got shit together. Like,
I'm not killing nobody over my man.
I'm not killing nobody over nobody.
I'm sorry.
Maybe my children. If you play with me, I'm gonna kill you over my children. And maybe possibly my parents. Once
again, sis, you can have him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I'm not about to be fighting with you over this, man. Like, and half the time, I'm not gonna lie. That nigga going back to his main bitch. He not coming back.
You think so?
Most of the time they do. Most of the time they go back to their main bitch because, I was actually listening to something earlier today, and it was just like, you're doing all of this for this man that never even put you first. Like, you was the side. Like, you doing all of this stuff, and he going to realize.
I don't care who's the side of the main. I just feel like
no. It's not about that. It's just like, men go out there and they be doing this shit and be cheating on a bitch and then realize that they bitch was the prize. Like, and then they want to come back. They end up leaving those girls because there are times that they stay with the women.
Absolutely.
There's many times that they stay with the women. But most of the time they realize the grass was greener on the other side. Like, it was greener before I even fucking came over here. This is brown grass. It's hay.
Not hay.
Absolutely.
Shit, the fuck?
That is true. I've never felt like I looked at somebody else and was like, damn, that grass is definitely green over there.
Yeah, I just not shit. The fuck, I got the grass that I got. Like,
but yeah, we gotta wrap it up though. So
let me clean it up.
Did you have anything?
Just thank you guys for the continued support. Please like, share, subscribe. And follow us.
I see that you guys are commenting on YouTube and stuff.
Yes, I see, and I really, really do. I see our subscribers are getting up. And we had a really good friend. I'm gonna shout her out. Bam. I don't remember her Instagram right now, but she said she's been listening. Bree the Womanist. She's a doula.
If you guys ever need one,
yes, and she does like yoni steams. Akila definitely spoke about her before.
Yes, I love her yoni steams. That should be putting me to sleep. It's not. I don't know if it's supposed to. I mean, I didn't know if it was supposed to, but I enjoy the fact that I get.
But she definitely. I didn't tell you, but she I linked up with her last weekend. And she said 2022 is gonna be it for you guys. She said y'all really gonna be something next year because this shit is really good. And she's a fellow podcaster as well. So
yes, she does.
Yes,
for Black mamas.
Mamas.
But her Instagram is Breathe the Woman, and that's BRITHEWOMBYN. And she has different links or whatever to all of her ventures that she's pursuing at the moment. So
yes, but thank you again for that compliment. It made me feel really good. Also, shout out to Burn and Nash. Every episode. So
and see you guys soon.
Later. Let me see something. Let me see if I can